guys, so tomorrow's the big day, the day we leave for California. I'm finishing up some laundry, so while I do that, I thought I would get all the food packed and ready because I can't pack the clothes until the laundry's done. So I'm currently in the pantry. I am gonna flip you around and show you kind of how I have everything set up, and I keep some bags in here that I take like snacks for baseball in, and I'm gonna take one of those bags to California and just fill it with a bunch of food, so we'll have it all kind of organized and ready to go. I'm gonna take that black and white one, and then I have all of these snacks, and we're not taking everything, but we are gonna take most of it. I decided to not take the peanut butter pretzels because my mom has some as well, and she said, let me bring mine, like you guys go through them faster. So I'll leave our peanut butter pretzels here, the jerky's down there, and then I have the big box of chips here that the kids have been dying to open, but I've made them wait. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started packing. So I got everything out, and here is the stuff that we are taking that does not need to be refrigerated. I will have to do the refrigerated stuff in a different portion of the video, but what I'm going to do, I think, is take all of these loose snacks and put them into this big Ziploc gallon bag, and then I'm gonna put all of that into this box with the rest of the Halloween pretzels. That way it's going to kind of keep the bars and the, like the granola bars, the fig bars, the cereal bars, like that kind of stuff from getting squished. I don't want it to all get smashed in this big bag. And then we also are going to do kind of individual servings of the trail mix and the coconut clusters, which I may or may not have opened already. And maybe even the goldfish. I have a couple of these I'm taking. We're gonna use snack bags and kind of divide those up into single serving bags, but I think we're going to just take the snack bags and the Ziploc bags with us and divide them up at the hotel in the morning while we're packing our lunches for the day. So I'm not gonna get all that stuff put into bags. That was my original plan, was to do it before we left, but for some reason I'm afraid it might taste like plasticky if I do it all now for like all the days we're there. So I think we'll just package everything separately in the morning when we are doing our lunches. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all of these loose snacks put into the big Ziploc bag. Take a break really quick to get these out of the oven. If all the brownies don't get eaten for some reason, I will pack them to California, but my nieces are here, so I'm sure there won't be any left. Here is everything ready to go. So I did put all of the bars into a big gallon Ziploc bag. I didn't realize I only had one granola bar and a couple cereal bars left until I went to pack everything, and Jackson is not a fan of the fig bars. The other two like them, but he's kind of over them. So thankfully my mom does have more granola bars she's going to bring, and she's also packing snacks, like I said. She's got the peanut butter pretzels and a bunch of other stuff that she's bringing. So I did put in a couple packages of crackers that Jackson likes. Those are the only two I have left. I put all of the fruit snacks into a quart-size bag, and then I put a bunch of napkins into a Ziploc bag. And I also have baby wipes. I had to put these in the Ziploc as well because the lid broke off of them, and I don't want them to dry out. So what I'm going to do is when we get to the hotel and we're done traveling, I want to dump both of these out into the box along with the pretzels that are left. That way we can kind of just get into that box every day, grab what we want out of there, and then we will pack what we're taking into the park for the day into this empty gallon Ziploc bag. So if we want some trail mix, I'll put those into snack size bags, zip them up, and throw them into here. So that way when we put it into our backpack, everything's kind of in one spot. You're not digging to the bottom of the backpack looking for a granola bar, looking for where the fruit snacks are. It's easier to grab this big bag out of the backpack and get the snacks out of it. So I decided, like I said earlier, I'm not gonna put things, I'm not gonna pre-package them into the snack size bags yet because I don't want it to taste like plastic, but if we want jerky, whatever, that can be thrown into this bag and go into the park, and then the goldfish, trail mix, and coconut clusters we can package up, or almonds, whatever. So I'm gonna get all this stuff put into my big black bag for the car. So I'm gonna throw, sorry, excuse the one-handed, I'm gonna throw the bars in there and the fruit snacks, and then this is going to go in here. And then we are also going to put coconut clusters and the granola in there. I also have the jerky, the 2 bags of goldfish, my almonds, and then here's the napkins and the baby wipes. So see how everything fits nicely in there for packing it into the car. And the sides of this, there's some metal that keep the sides up so it's not gonna collapse, you know, and like fall and smash all the snacks. And then we will also leave the chips in here just because then they won't get smashed in the car. And then when we get to the hotel every day, whoever wants chips with their lunch can pick what kind they want out of the box and throw it with the rest of the snacks. So that is what the food is for now. Like I said, I'm going to pack the cold stuff we're taking a little later. Chris is at softball right now, so I'm going to have him stop on his way home and grab some ice so I can get the cold stuff kind of prepped and ready to go. So this is what I'm doing for now. I just heard the laundry go off, so I'm gonna go ahead and run up and switch the laundry so I can start packing the clothes shortly. Guys, I almost forgot the most important thing, the bread for sandwiches. I'm gonna go ahead and just put that right here on the top so it doesn't get all smashed. So there you go. Now the dry food is all ready. Cold stuff we're going to take with us to California. I have a couple of the big Honeycrisp apples and some mandarin oranges. Then we'll also get some fruit at our hotel. I also have all the stuff we need to make sandwiches, some mayonnaise, mustard, lunch meat, cheese, some carrots for me to snack on, and these little cheese slices for the kids. They're the perfect size for a snack, and they can have this with the jerky I got at Costco, or my mom is going to pack some of those mini Slim Jims. And then the most important thing, my coffee creamer. I cannot do without my coffee, so I have a thing of coffee creamer I'm going to take with us so I can have coffee every morning at the hotel. Since we don't have a lot of cold stuff, we're gonna combine everything in the cooler with my parents because they don't have a lot either. So instead of taking 2 coolers, we're gonna throw everything in one. So I'm gonna put all this stuff out in the garage fridge so it's together and then just throw it into their cooler in the morning. To make sure I don't forget anything when I'm packing food or regular everyday things we need for the trip as well, I make a list. And then as I get the items, I put a check mark next to it. And then when I physically pack it, I cross it off the list. So I have all the food set aside, ready to go. There's all the dry food that we're taking. And next I will work on packing the clothes. The laundry should be finished here shortly. So maybe I'll do a video and show you what I pack for the kids for the trip. So thanks so much for watching. I hope everyone's having a great weekend. If you like the videos, please subscribe and don't forget to hit the bell notification if you want to be notified every time we post a new video. Thanks, guys.